The takeaway where I, Munif Saza, your host, call sellers live. I am so excited for today's stream because we have a special guest, one of my coaches, Jeff Smith from Houston, is going to be live with me. He's going to be giving me some feedback. He's going to be helping calibrate my calls live, which is also very helpful. So I'm really excited to have him. He is awesome. Jeff is he's really big in the sub two community. He is a closer inside of sub two. He specializes in cash and creative deals. He's based outside of right out at Houston, Texas, and yeah, he's a great mentor and a friend of mine. He'll be joining us in the stream. I will be calling sellers live here. I've got the smartphone dialer all set up, and I'm just excited for today's calls. I'm super excited. Awesome. As we have people kind of rolling in, we got YouTube, we got Facebook, we got Twitch, we got it all. I'm excited. Jermaine is like, let's go. What's up, Jermaine? So nice to see you here, man. Jermaine's like, let's go. All right, I'm going to have the smart dialer. I'm going to have to pull up my campaign. They've got, my cousin Faisal has a bunch of cold follow-up leads in his queue. What he does is he's teeing up, just some of their old leads in their CRM for me to just pretty much cold call. I got a 4-line dialer. I'm going through all their old leads in their system to see who might actually be an opportunity for us. So that's kind of cool. It is not necessarily the same kind of leads we might get in the Closers Olympics. Closers Olympics are going to be PPC leads, a lot of them, meaning they're way more motivated. They're inbound leads, meaning they filled out some website or web form or got an ad and clicked on the ad because it's a good fit for them. So those leads are a little bit better sometimes than leads that maybe talked to a cold caller maybe 6 months ago or something like that. So what I'm doing is I'm really working my way up to be able to talk to those PPC leads. Not that I can't, but I want to go through the process of, all right, let's filter, let's make some money from leads that are just sitting in a CRM. Let's see what opportunities there are, and then let's go to higher motivated leads. So there is such thing as lead quality, and you really get it in the cash conversion cycle. So what that means is, in some lead generation streams, conversion cycle might be 6 months. So for example, cold calling might be 6 months. When you actually have your cold caller call that lead to closing that deal, it might take on average 6 months to close that deal versus PPC. Sometimes you can get deals in less than a month. On average, I think it's 30 to 45 days. So there is definitely a difference in the quality of leads, which is why we use PPC leads in the Closers Olympics, because we're looking for a single call close deal. Alrighty, cool. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you, Na. Na says this will be exciting. Robin says, let's go. Crush him, Munif. Thank you. You guys are the best. Awesome. Alrighty. Let me open up this campaign. Boom, Munif Cole follow-ups. I got 30 hours, 25 minutes of time in here, 36% complete. That's awesome. Jared says, a question I didn't ask you on the phone when I just called you. You deed the property to the wrap buyer. What if I'm doing JV 50-50 with someone with a wrap? Do you buy in one LLC, joint, separate? You can just do a JV agreement. I've done the same thing. I just do JV agreement. Nikem says, Munif, let's roll. All right, Nikem, let's freaking roll. Let's do it. All right. Resyncing the leads. Alrighty. Oh, I'm supposed to use their script. They have a script they want me to use. I committed to myself. I'm gonna use a script until I no longer need to use it, and then I'm gonna make my own script. So it's called a follow-up script. I'm gonna be using it. Do you guys want me to? would it be helpful if I shared the script with you, just so you guys can see how I use a script? It's like it's totally okay to use scripts in this business. It's actually not a bad idea. I know scripts, um, you know, are sometimes poo-pooed on, but they're totally acceptable. It's actually sometimes a good thing to use a script. All right, would help. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and share the script. We're gonna use it. We're gonna use it until I no longer need to use it, and then we're gonna make some edits to it. I already do make some edits. Like I say, "Hi, John. My name is Munif." I don't say, "Hi, my name is Munif." I say, "Hi, John. My name is Munif. How are you today?" And then when I say your property, I actually write your property at 123 Main Street. So I actually do some edits. And then like they want me to ask like questions, like motivation. It's really finding motivation. And then yeah, you move to process. So I'll show you process. I have not practiced this one. This is like how to close the deal. Apparently there's like a way to close. I don't do all this. I just ask them, and if it's close, I just keep bringing up pain, and I'm just like, what's it gonna take to make a deal happen? And we close the deal. So I don't really know this one as well. I haven't really practiced this one, but we're really doing this one right now. Okay, great. All right, so you're gonna see me use this. Somebody's calling me. Is it a seller? Hello, this is Munif. Hello. Hi. Hello. You probably put my phone on do not disturb. Boom. Let's run the campaign.
Hello?
Hi, Mario.
Who's calling?
Hi, my name is Munif. How are you today?
I ain't got time to talking. Sorry.
What was that? Oh, I hung up. I don't think that was Mario. It sounded like a woman. Jeff Smith is actually here. Arnfulo says, how would you tweak this to fit direct to agent strategy? Actually, I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know. I normally don't use scripts. I just kind of vibe with people, and that gets me. Would you guys, would you guys get value for seeing me just vibe? I could just not use the script. We could see what happens if I just did that. That's what I normally do, and it's worked okay for me. Okay, I'm going to send Jeff Smith the link to my StreamYard. I'm not disliking using the script. I just normally don't. So you might see me struggle a little bit using it, but I don't give up easily. So I'm going to keep trying. Brandon Lewis is like, no script. No script. No, I don't want script. Hi, Hugo.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Hugo. My name is Munif. How are you today?
Hey, huh?
I'm great, man. I know this might be a little out of the blue, but I'm calling to see if you're interested in selling your property on Coronado Drive in San Antonio.
It's up for sale.
Awesome. Alrighty. So did you have it listed with an agent?
It is with the agent.
Okay, I'm pulling up on Zillow. Oh, wow, okay. God, I see it up here. You got a 310 built in 2006. 73 days on the market. Okay, so you're definitely looking to sell this. It looks like it's up here. How's the market been treating you?
It's been 30, meaning it's a bit slow right now.
It's a bit slow right now. Yeah, it has been. I mean, a lot of our flips hadn't sold. It's been a challenge. Would you be interested in taking a cash offer for this?
For the right price?
Okay, and what would that be?
right now we're asking 310 of this.
Alrighty.
I don't know what's your offer.
Yeah, I'm an investor, so I'm looking to buy something that might cash flow. And at that price point, it really wouldn't cash flow for me. Um, has anybody talked to you about maybe, selling on owner finance?
I don't know what.
Selling on owner finance?
No.
Is that something you'd be open to?
I have no idea what it is, so I'll ask my roots to see what he says.
Okay, yeah. So I can talk a little bit about it, and maybe you can bring it up to your agent. So we buy a lot of these properties that are, especially newer builds. We buy them on owner finance. So we.
Is there any way you can call me back like in 2 hours? Because I'm at the park with the kids.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'll call you back. No problem.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay. Bye bye. Okay, so I don't know how to deal with these listing leads because like they're actually really good leads for like creative, but at the same time they're not. I don't think they're going to convert for the Closers Olympics. Yo, what's up, Jeff? How are you?
Dude, I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh shoot, hold on. I had my voice, my audio muted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Oh, dude, it's going good, man. Thank you so much for making time to be on the takeaway.
Oh, dude, 100%. I'm so glad to be here, and thanks again for inviting me to coach and give you a little bit of feedback on these calls as you go crush it in the Closer Olympics.
Thank you. I'm gonna definitely watch your sales course. I'm gonna watch that over the weekend and take over whatever I can. So this one, I don't know if you heard this call I just had. This is an interesting one, right? For the Closers Olympics, I mean, it's a wholesaling event. I don't know if I'm going to be really able to make a deal with something that's listed. You know what I mean? For the competition, in real life, I might, but in the competition, I got to go back and forth with an agent. It's not going to be a fast process. Do you recommend if it's listed, I just kind of push it off and just go, okay, I'll talk to your agent and just call the next person?
It depends on who you're talking to. So was that the property owner you were speaking with?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the question always becomes, what is the problem you're facing? Are you distressed about something? So with this guy is like, hey, are you concerned? Like, is your realtor concerned? Are you having any issues with the realtor? Is he doing a shit job for you? Are you disappointed about that? Because if he says, no, my realtor's crushing it, we're only a week in and we've got 12 offers, great, you don't need me. Right? That's the problem we want to identify first. Now, if he says, yeah, my realtor's getting offers, we're getting nowhere. Okay, so your realtor's not the problem. The offers are the problem. Tell me more about what you're not liking about them. Right? That's drilling into problems. Same thing. Now, when you watch the course, I have a specific module talking about how you intro and open up with agents because you do treat them a little bit differently.
Of course, yeah.
Right. So you'll see that. So that's where I think you do make the choice. And if the seller says, yeah, this is the problem, these cash offers with the market are low and I'm trapped, that's a great opportunity to flex your strength and say, let's talk about how this could help you.
Okay. And you think it, like for the competition, right? I have 30 minutes and I'm going to get a signed contract. I haven't been able to do that ever with an agent. It'll take an afternoon. Like the quickest I've been able to get something signed is like an entire afternoon back and forth.
Correct. Because the realtor can't do this.
The realtor, yeah. Well, the realtor, exactly. The realtor can't, but the seller can't if it's listed, right? They can't sign a deal with me because they have a listing agreement with their agent, right?
Well, here's the dice roll that you're doing. Because really, if you think about it, how many people in this closer are actually going to get a signed deal on this call?
Maybe 10%.
I would bet you 0. So I don't think that is the target to shoot for, personally. Okay. I think the best you would hope for is that you'd get on the call with this person, you'd structure a creative deal. You say, listen, verbally and what am I saying makes sense. If I put X into your pocket and we did this deal, are you on board with this? And if they say, yeah, I'm on board, then your next step is great. let's get on the phone with your realtor and you in an hour or two, whatever you set it up to be. Let's get this thing done. And don't get hell-bent on getting a signed document, because nobody is getting these points.
Well, RJ and I did last year. We each got a signed contract, and so on the finals I couldn't get a signed one, but he did, and that's how he won. He got a signed deal. So it's like they're PPC leads, so they're a little bit different, because like PPC leads are like they fill out, they're like finding you, they're filling it out, and they're ready right now.
Right.
And so it's a little bit easier, and they convert a little bit quicker than like the cold call leads that are maybe sitting in Podio that you're kind of nurturing, or maybe there are, and they need to talk a little bit more. So it's that balance I'm trying to figure out. I think you're right though. I think like I'll get a ton of points just for having that conversation, setting that follow up, and then moving on. For example, the guy that sold to me was like ready. He was like, "I'll sign today. I'll sign now."
Right.
They're really rare, but like I guess maybe they do a really good job like finding those people who are really ready and then pushing them over to us. And I negotiated him like $3,000 down, and it was a deal, and so we signed it.
Okay. So then what I would say, excuse me, is I would say in your first round, like if that option presents itself where you kind of have this creative discussion, I'd say go for it and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably right though, then in the final round, then it makes more sense to pass on.
Okay, I see what you're saying. You just go when I'm like, I need to get a contract. It's like I got to pass on this right now. Set up the conversation, find the pain, because I still get the other points. Because like if I get a deal and the guy's like $30K, and I'm like, well, you take 20, and we just signed, I don't get points for like I get maybe negotiation and ROI. I don't get points for rapport. I don't get certain points for certain things. So, I can build points doing what you said, but then like I know I got to get a contract, and that guy's not giving me one. So that makes a lot of sense. So I can still always get some pain and motivation every call, no matter what. I just got to be able to do it quickly and build rapport and credibility at the same time.
Correct.
Got it. Okay, I'm going to keep calling then.
Hello?
Hi, Riqua.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Munif. How are you today?
Who?
This is Munif.
Who's my name?
Me. I'm calling about your property on Rogers Street in San Antonio. Oh, she hung up on me. I'm going to call her back. No, I had the wrong number.
So on your next call, establish the reason. Hey, I was calling about this house, and then set a quick expectation. It'll only take 3 minutes.
Hello?
Hi, Raquel.
Who's calling?
Hey, this is Munif. I think the phone disconnected. She really doesn't like me. All right, I can't keep calling her.
So she's hanging up because she doesn't know why you're calling, and there's no expectation. Can you hear me, Munif? No, he can't.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 4237.
Hello? Hey, Steve?
Hello.
Hey, Steve?
Yes,
Hey, my name is Munif. How are you today?
I'm good.
Hey, I know I might be calling you a little bit out of the blue, but I'm calling to see if you're interested in selling your property now or in the near future.
Yeah, it's actually on the market right now.
Oh, awesome. If I, 159 TS Trail.
Yes.
Alrighty, I see. Okay, got it. Got this property built in 1997. It's been on Zillow for about a year. Is that the right one?
Correct.
Okay, awesome. Hey, curious. Have you been having some challenges selling this?
No, I mean, I've been having a lot of offers, like cash offers and stuff like that, but they've just been lower than what it had been listed for. And then I get a lot of investors calling that, they want to offer 70, 80,000 and, because they want to obviously fix it up a little bit more and flip it for more money. But, so I've been declining those offers. I've had I had a couple of offers that were, bank loan offers that were going to be financed, but for some reason or another, it fell through for the other person with their credit and all that.
Got it.
So it's just, been a few hiccups, but I mean, I'm not in a rush to sell it, for a low amount. I mean,
Of course not.
so I've just been kind of, sitting back and waiting for something higher. So I mean, I've been getting a lot of offers. They've just been lower than what I've wanted. So I've just been denying them, kind of waiting for the right offer to come along.
Okay, cool. Awesome. That makes total sense. I understand that and I appreciate that. Yeah, I understand. 70, 80,000. I mean, that's really half of what you want. So I understand how that doesn't work for you. And it sounds like you don't need to sell it, but it would be nice to sell
Right.
it. Is this how, are you living in this house?
Am I what?
Are you living in it?
Yes, yeah, I'm renting it out right now.
Oh, you're renting it out. Okay, you've got a tenant in there.
I've got rent. Yeah, I got a tenant in there right now. So
Oh,
that's another reason I'm not in too much of a hurry to sell it because I've got a tenant in there that's paying rent every month, and so
what's
and that's what I
the
was doing with it before.
got it? What's the rent? How much are they paying?
It's $1,400 a month.
Okay, great. 1,400 a month. And is that month to month or is that like a year lease?
I've got a month-to-month lease right now since I have it on the market.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I see that. And I mean, is the reason you don't want to take a cash offer is that because the ones that were coming in were putting you out of pocket?
They were pretty low from where we started and then even to where we are now. I mean, I've kind of gone back and forth with some cash offers that were there that that brought it up a little bit more. I had a couple that brought it up to like 100 even, but I still wanted a little bit more than that at least because it is on the market. I have a realtor that I have to pay commission to and stuff like that. There's closing costs and all that. And idealistically, I want to net at least 110 after everything's said and done, after all the realtor fees and all the closing costs and all that said and done. That's idealistically the lowest that I want to net. Anything less than that, I just am turning down.
I see. And is that the big issue that's stopping you from selling, or is there something else getting you?
Yeah, no, just that pretty much.
Okay.
So I just want to get at least the amount that I want to net on it, and if it's below that, then I don't entertain the offer.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. We do a lot of buys. Sometimes we buy out of the box, and maybe you and I can maybe team up and work out a solution.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Hey, if I could get you close to that price you need, would you give me terms?
Like owner financing.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. If I had to bring cash, I'd probably have to do something similar as the other guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I've had those requests also, but it's not something that I want. I mean, it would. I mean, the last couple of people that asked me that, I just told them. I mean, it would have to be, whatever, we the deal was for whatever the sale price was that we agreed upon was, I want at least half down for that. And they were like, well, this and that, and blah, 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 stuff like that. So, I mean, doing it through terms is something that I'm not interested in. I've had a lot of offers like that as well, that were owner financing, and I just kind of turned it down. I just kind of want, the money up front and just, to be done with it. I've had the property for about 8 years, and I've had it rented out all that time. I did do the majority of the work on it already.
Right.
It's got a brand new roof that's not over 2 years old. The septic's been completely pumped. It's got brand new paint on the outside, skirting, flooring, windows. All the windows are brand new. So all the bulk of it has been done. So whoever goes in there, to try to fix it up and, flip it or whatever they need to do, I mean, they're not going to have to put too much work into it, which is why I haven't taken a lower offer, because I have done the bulk of the work on it already.
Right.
The outside is pristine. It's all done. There's nothing left on the outside. Inside, it's just, a few cosmetic things that would have to be done, and that's it. So that's kind of why I'm not, wanting to take like a lower offer.
Of course.
Yeah, because there's not too much that has to be done on the inside. There is a little bit of stuff that has to be done, but not too much,
Yeah, I understand. And I understand that the offers, like the owner finance, is not ideal. But neither is the market right now. And if another 90 days goes by, what if you keep getting the same offers? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if I keep getting the same offers, eventually I'll probably pull it off the market and still collect the rent until I see that the market starts to improve again.
Right.
And then I'll probably throw it back on the market to, get something that I want. I mean, because it's, this isn't something that, like I said, I'm in a rush to sell.
Right.
Anyways, it's not like it's my livelihood or like I have to get out, unload it, for some reason or another. Thank God, I'm in the position where I'm not in a rush.
Good.
Like I said, it's just, it was a great offer when, I stumbled upon it, so I took advantage of the offer, bought it, have been running it out ever since. It's just extra, income on top of what I normally do. I've got my own house and stuff like that already. So, it's something that I'm not in a rush to do. I'm not in a bind or anything. So that's kind of why I've held out as long. I know people see it on the market that it's been on there for like a long time, and you don't know, and if they obviously don't know what the situation is, and sometimes they assume that the seller might be, interested in unloading it as soon as possible. So I think that's why I've been getting all these lower offers lately, is because they see that it's been on the market over a year, and they probably think like, he'll take whatever he can get. Thankfully, I'm not in that position right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it doesn't, sell for something that I'm looking for, then I probably would just, maybe just take it off the market. So it's just, out of sight, out of mind for a while, and throw it back on there and, make it look fresh again or something.
Yeah. Hey, so is there another opportunity you have in mind? Is that why you're selling?
No, I just honestly don't want to deal with the rental property anymore. And I just, would just rather, sell it, get rid of it, and get rid of that responsibility.
Got it. So, like,
it's still is a responsibility having to have tenants in there and having to keep up with everything and pay taxes on it and stuff like that. Even though, the monthly income generated from that property takes care of all that, but still, it's, just another property that I have to worry about, and I just, it's not something that I don't want to deal with anymore.
Right. So, that's why I'm a little curious, because, when I buy properties on owner finance, I take the current seller and I upgrade them into the position of the lender. They don't have the responsibilities of fixing toilets, collecting rent checks, paying property taxes. I take care of all of that. They get to sell the house for where they need to be at, and they collect mailbox money every month.
Yeah, that's true. And that's, and I had considered that, but that, for me, it's kind of like, other than getting the down payment for, to be able to owner finance it, it's the same thing every month, just having that little bit of money or whatever that amount is, nobody's money, like you said, but then eventually one day it's just going to stop, so it's kind of like, for me, it looks like it's still rent, it's still
right,
and one day I don't get that rent anymore. I feel like if I had everything up front at once, at least I could put it like, somewhere in an investment somewhere and just, forget about it all at once. Of every month having it collected, try to save it and just, try to build it up, because I could, honestly open up an account somewhere and every month throw that money in there and let it sit there. But, I'd rather have it all at once instead of just let it build up over time.
That makes sense. Yeah, I get that it's a little bit of a hassle to handle a tenant, but if it's not that bad, maybe you're better off just hiring a property manager and just taking the listing down,
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're going to get calls like this all day. And, I don't know if it's worth your time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I understand.
Cool.
But like I said, if the right offer that netted me what I want to net came along, I would take it for sure, even if it's below listing. I just want to net that amount that I want to net, but yeah, I wouldn't be interested really in, doing terms on it.
Yeah, because especially, that cash you would get. I know it would sit in your bank account. I don't know what you would do with it, but you would be getting interest on it. So people who sell their houses, say they sell it at 100,000, they end up making $150,000, $175,000 just from collecting the interest payments. But I don't know if that's a really good fit for you. It sounds like it's just not something that really gets you excited. So,
right.
Alrighty. Okay, great. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for your time.
Well, yes, sir. You have a great day. Bye-bye.
Okay, great. Bye-bye. All right, I'm going to unmute. Jeff, those are great pointers you're giving me. So, no, that was awesome. And so, okay, so the first person, she kept hanging up on me. I kept trying to use this damn script. So it's like, you know what I mean? I was like, hey, my name is this. How are you today? And she's like, who are you? Who are you? And then you got to read this line right here. And like, she just wouldn't, she was like, I don't got time for this. And it's like, hey, and I call her back. I'm like, hey, I know I might be calling you out of the blue, and just hang up. So I think the script is really good, but also at the same time, it doesn't account for like why are you calling? It takes a while. You're in there 20, 30 seconds, maybe 10 seconds in if you're quick to get like, hey, this is why I'm calling. So maybe it's me, maybe I'm just a slow talker, or maybe it's the script, but that was a challenge for sure for me. Because I agree with you. I think that I saw your chat message. You're like, hey, I think she hung up on you because, she doesn't know why you're calling. And she's like, who the heck is this guy?
Right. And then your response, she was like, who's Munif? And you're like, that's me.
Yeah. I was
so she's like, what the hell is happening? I don't understand. Why is this guy calling me?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah. So, that's the scripts. Scripts are hard because I'm very improvisational. And so if somebody if somebody throws something that's not in the script, I don't know what to do. But if I'm just improvising, I can just talk, right? I don't have something. So that's why it's like scripts are really hard for me. I told my cousin I'd use his script. I'm not sure if I will though. I might just not and say I did. I really liked the questions you had me ask this person. It really opened up a lot of the conversation. They really got into pain, which is they really had none. Like we really asked them the pain questions, and I really like how you phrased some of this. It was really good.
And that's part of the key is asking good questions. Because here's the thing. Here's what I coach, and you'll see this. It's asking the person, is this your concern? Is this the hurdle? Is this the obstacle? What is the obstacle you are facing? So that's why as you are delivering these questions, is that the issue stopping you, or is there something else? That's a productive question to ask, right? The phrasing of that is important, because if I ask, how much is the rent? Like that's a nugget I need to know, but that's still throwing a dart and hoping I hit something. Oh, maybe he'll tell me the rent is $500 and that's what the problem is. I'm the smartest man alive, right? So that's why these I was tossing these questions to you. And then the next thing that we did, and you probably saw it, he starts to buck back at the idea of seller financing, which is not a shock to anyone. Okay. If you've been in this business at all, the first reaction is, no, I'm not open to this. Right. So we throw something else at him. Instead of telling him what the situation is, say, listen, I know it's not ideal, but what if it's another 90 days of this stupid low cash offer scenario, to get him to realize, damn, Munif's right. Because he could have turned around and said, you know what, you're right. Another 90 days of the same crap. I may need to do something different. Because it could have happened.
Got it. People, in my opinion, who want to seller finance and they have tenants, they want a little bit of money in their pocket and they don't want to deal with it. And they're like, they'll make less every month, but they know someone put like $10,000, $15,000 down. They're not going anywhere, and they're out. And like he just didn't have that at all. He was like, he really was just a tire kicker in the true sense of the word, in my opinion.
He was a tire kicker, and then the part that really made it implode, there was no gain to be had. It's not like he said, yeah, I'm trying to sell this house because I want to go do this. Because if he had said that, then we would have pushed on that button and we would have pushed it hard. But there was none of that either.
If he was like, I want to invest in crypto, and it's like, well, when do you think, when is it going to be too late to invest in crypto? We could ask questions like that. Okay.
Bam. So with motivation, there is pain and there is gain. The pain wasn't strong enough. So it's like, maybe there's a gain to be had, and that's why he's doing this. And now he says, no, there's neither one. So nice enough guy to talk to. Motivation's not high enough.
Got it. And that was I think that was a pretty quick call. I'll call the next one soon here, but my goal is like, I want to be able to like filter through these people as fast as possible. That was good though. I think I'd get a good amount of points for just rapport, identifying pain, things like that, or lack thereof. But like those questions are really good questions for identifying pain.
Are you able to drop those in the chat or the?
Yeah. I can drop those.
People should see these. So guys, I was sending some messages to Munif as I'm hearing this, and like when you can ask a good quality question, it makes a difference. So
it's rapport. It's in the. Can you see the Twitch chat or the just chat that everyone is in, or can you only see the private chat?
Yeah, between like the 3 different channels you're broadcasting on.
Oh yeah. Here, let me just message you. It's rapport. Rapport, negotiations.
Oh. Yeah, creative, objections, pain, verbal agreement, signed contract, ROI.
Objections. Oh, you have it in front of you?
I do have it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. So my goal is to get those points as much as as well as I can. But ideally, it's getting a signed contract, because when you get a signed contract, it's like it's very favorable. You're looked very favorably. And remember, these aren't really the best leads for me to like mimic it right now. I'm just trying to get out of the being rusty. That's like my goal right now, because I want to calibrate. I just want to recalibrate. I feel like any good coffee machine. My brother's really into coffee. It's like if you don't use it for a while, you have to recalibrate and redial that sucker in and make espresso. And I feel like I got to recalibrate everything just to get back in that zone. So I'm calling these leads that might not be really quite ready right now to just get me in the zone to start talking to these guys that like the guys that call the direct mailers or the PPC. Those guys are super ready. All right, cool. Ellen says, Efren says, hey, can you underwrite a seller finance deal for me based on the figures I have right now? At the last 30 minutes of the stream, I will do that. So last 30 minutes, I do all Q&A. Twitch details are www.twitch.tv/the_takeaway. I'll put it up here. All right, let's continue the calls. Yes, I do stream every day. Every single day, 5 to 8.
Hello?
Hi, Laura.
Uh-huh.
Hi, this is Munif. How are you today?
Who?
This is Munif. I know this might be a little bit out of the blue, but I'm calling to see if you're interested in selling your property.
Oh, no, I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Oh, okay. What changed?
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, Munif.
That's like a 50-50. Thank you, honey. Thank you for the coffee. That's like a 50-50. I actually got the new case.
Oh my gosh.
But we can put your case on.
Yeah.
We can put.
Nice. But you can see your phone.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's kind of cool.
Pretty.
That's kind of cool.
Hey, Munif.
There we go. Oh, I love it.
Can I see the back?
That's nice, huh? It's like a magnet thing. I think it's like for charging.
Yeah, I think you think it'll connect to your wallet at all?
It will, but not.
It's very weak.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, well, it's kind of cool. I like this more than the other one though. I'm gonna use this one.
It's so cute. Okay.
Thank you, hon. All right, sorry about that, guys. I got really excited about my phone case.
Hello?
Hey, Lara.
Hello?
Hi, is this Lara? This person, it says Lara Laura is their name. It's a man, so I don't know what to do. I think that's a wrong number.
Hello, sir?
Hi, Charles.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good. Can I get for you, sir?
Awesome. Yeah, my name is Munif. I'm calling about your property on 2753 Barkey Springs.
I already sold that, man.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations. Hey, do you have any other properties for sale?
No, I did not.
All right. Have a great day.
No.
All right, bye-bye.
Hello?
Hi, Dulce.
What's that?
Hi, is this Dulce CS?
No, you got the wrong number.
Oh, are you the owner of Spring Lark?
I am.
Oh, I must have the wrong name. Am I saying your name is Dulce?
No, my name is Frank.
Oh, Frank, I don't know. I've got Frank. Sorry about that. Are you looking to sell Spring Lark Drive?
I am, but it's not ready yet. It needs work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You don't sound really thrilled about the work it needs.
No, because my daughter lives in there right now, and she and my grandkids. I have two grandkids.
Mm.
They haven't taken really good care of the house, so I gotta
Oh,
replace a few things, paint, and all that stuff, and just gotta hire somebody to do all of it.
got it. Are they still living
But I
in?
am looking to sell it. Just like I said, it needs probably a couple of months or something.
I see. And now you'll have to fix it up later. Is that going to be a lot of stuff?
Mm-hmm. It's just cosmetic stuff. I mean, I like to leave things, good for the next person. So, yeah, there's a little list of things that I like to fix.
Okay, awesome. And when they leave, would you consider selling it just as is to an investment company?
If the price is right, it's just usually they discount it just so much when they do that. I tried Open Door, and they gave me a good quote, but the discount was just too much. I mean, I'm pretty sure with $15,000-$20,000, I can make that house very, very nice. And I think the discount that they were making on the house was in the neighborhood of $60,000. So
Oh wow!
it's considerable.
Curious, what was their offer? I'm just curious.
What's that?
I'm just curious, what was Open Door's offer?
The last one that they came back with was 216.
216.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people we work with have houses they want to sell, and they know they can do the work, but they'd rather focus their attention on other things instead of updating the house.
Sure.
Would that be helpful, or is that not even worth it?
Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, like, if I'll be honest with you, if I could get like 200,000 clean, and what I mean clean is closing costs and all that, I walk away with 200,000 in my pocket, I would do it. But I would have to, yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. What I'll do is I'll submit that to our underwriting department and see what we can get the house to qualify for. And if it's something that we're close to there, I'll give you a call back. And if not,
Okay.
we won't. Alrighty.
Sounds good.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
All right.
Take
Thank
care.
you, Frank. Bye-bye. All right. I'm going to unmute. That's how I really liked that line, Jeff. Okay, some people we work with have houses they want to sell, and they know they can do the work, but they'd rather focus their attention on other things instead of updating the house. Would that be helpful, or is that not worth it? That was so good because he literally was like, it just opened. Not that it's a deal, but if it was, it would like that. You know what I mean? That just opened it up for him.
Right. So basically, what I was hearing, Munif, is he's saying, like, you detected it the same way I did. He's like, there's going to be work, and I'm not really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But this is a guy, right? That this sounds like probably a hardworking guy.
Yeah, he's a hardworking
And
guy.
so for him to come out and say, I can't do it, like, he's never going to say this. So instead, we'll let him save face, as it were, and be like, look, you could definitely do it. But other people we work with, like, they could do it, but they'd rather play with the grandkids instead. Is that what you would like? So I give him the out to retain, the confidence.
The masculine, like, I can do all the work myself. I can get things done myself. Like,
right. And that's still probably true.
yes,
He probably could, but it's like, but why when you can play with the grandkids instead? So it gives him that ability to say, you know what? You're right. This is a pain in the ass. I don't want to do it. Like, good. Go play with the grandkids. You should.
That's awesome. Man, I gotta probably update this in Podio. I mean, it's he wants Zillow for it, so I don't even think it's worth calling back. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, he also did. You notice? It seemed like here are the other question. It seemed like he may own the house free and clear. So if that's the case, you may have cash, seller financing, and/or novation available.
Okay. Let me update this real quick in Podio. It's so funny because by the way, that other lead we called it won't work. I called my contact. It's just too tight. You probably figured that yourself too. Yeah, that looked like it could have worked. So you go over all this in your course, huh?
Well, so here's the thing. Spin contemplates, first of all, different types of questions and how to phrase them. So that's the first thing that you'll see. The next thing to think about is, like, if you're a doctor, you know the catalog of potential diseases and viruses and all the things that could be affecting. So then you start to say, okay, here are the symptoms I'm starting to hear. It could narrow it down to these problems. Do I hear something else? This guy says there's work required. You heard it in his voice. I'm not looking forward to it. So the problem is there's work to be done. I don't have time for it. I have other things to do. So that's why we asked that question, to poke at that bruise and see if it hurt. And he's like, yeah, actually, if I could get out of this, that'd be great.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Oh, so my phone off. Okay. Sorry. I can't find this lead. I should have probably updated it in Podio, but I didn't. So I'll just come back to it later. Not a problem. I'll continue calling. I am using a dialer, by the way. For those asking, I'm using a dialer called Smartphone. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Hey, this is Munif. How are you?
Who?
Munif, I know I'm calling you a little bit out of the blue, but I'm calling to see if you're still interested in selling your property on Amberson Drive.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, okay. No problem. Has something changed?
All right, thank you.
Alrighty. Okay. Bye-bye. There's Jeff had something. Here we go. Yeah, he said next time someone says they're not interested, say, okay, got it. I'll take your name off the list here. No problem. I'm guessing something changed. That's probably the right way to deliver that, huh?
The key in that, Munif, that statement, here's what I'm saying effectively. Hey, no problem. Totally understand. I'll scratch you off the list. I am no longer chasing you.
Hmm.
And now I say, hey, I'm no longer chasing you. I'm not trying to hunt you down. None of that. I'm no problem. I'll scratch you off the list. I'm guessing something changed in your world. And now they're like, okay, Munif's not interested in that. Okay. Yeah. We just decided it wasn't worth it.
Right. Or 5% of the time, maybe 1%, 1 out of 100, they're like, well, because, we just got burned really bad. You know what I mean? Something happened where it's like, well, what happened? And it's like, well, we were going to sell it for 40 cents on the dollar. We had a contract. They didn't perform. Oh, that's terrible. You open it up. Why do you want to sell? Maybe they had a really good reason to sell. And so that basically creates an opportunity from not interested if there was one. Love it.
Hello?
Hey, Ray.
Yes.
Hey, my name is Munif. How are you today?
I'm sorry, I can hardly hear you. You're talking real loud here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm calling about your property on Copper Path Drive. Is that something you're still looking to sell?
Yep.
Oh, awesome. All right. Do you have a couple minutes? We can just can ask you some
Sure.
questions about the property. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
But don't try to lowball me.
Oh,
I'm not on the house outright, so I don't need to take ridiculous offers.
understood. Have you been getting lowballed a lot?
Well, investors keep calling me, but I got a lot of showing, so probably gonna go here soon.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I see it's listed. Are you also the agent? No, I see it's listed by Andrew.
No, I'm
Okay.
not. No, I'm not the agent. No.
Okay,
If
you
wanna
own it.
call him, you can talk to him.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, it's been 2 months on Zillow, built in 2005. I see you got it listed for 305. Excellent. Excellent. So it's a beautiful house. Why are you selling?
I just built me a brand new one.
Oh, okay. You got a new build.
Yeah, I own that one outright. So I built another one out in the middle of nowhere. So
Got it.
Yeah.
And are you using the money from this one to fund the new build?
No, I'm already in the other one.
Oh, okay. Got it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Curious, would you consider owner finance on this?
No.
Okay, no problem. Alrighty. So what I'll do is I'll reach out to your agent and see if this is a good fit for us. If it is, I'll make them an offer. And if it's not,
Yeah, I mean, it's negotiable. That's not set in stone, but I mean, just tell him because he knows what's going on with it and everything. So.
Yeah, no, it's a good house. It's just with the interest rates right now, it won't cash flow right now. If we keep it as a rental, with the property taxes and interest rates, it's very difficult. You know what I mean? That's why I asked.
No, I mean, I'm really asking, if I don't get what I want, since I own it, I'm not in a hurry. I might just go to a lease,
Yeah, you just might lease it out.
Lease it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you
But
don't
I ain't at that point yet. I mean, I'm not desperate. It's not like I need the money for the other house or anything.
Right. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right,
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks. Okay.
Alrighty. Bye-bye. All right, okay. See, I didn't think he had any like pain or motivation. It's only been 2 months. He's got a lot of showings. He doesn't even need the money for his new build, so there was no gain there. I was trying to see if he needed the money or there's something that's holding him up. He could have lied to me. I always, kind of expect sellers to sometimes lie to my questions, but it just seemed like this is not really our client. if I was a real estate agent and he hadn't listed this, I probably would have pushed him to list it with me if he was my lead. But what do you think?
Right. So here's where this is going to start to make sense.
Okay.
If you were the guy who has 2 houses, both of them with mortgages on there, and you've listed it, what are the potential problems that you have? Not the actual ones that this guy.
Oh, it sits.
Potential problems.
Sits, and I got 2 mortgages I got to pay.
I got 2 mortgages. Paying one is a pain in the ass enough. I got to get 2 and one's vacant. Okay, so that's potential problem number 1 that definitely exists. What's potential problem number 2?
So 2 mortgages, property taxes are really high, so that's part of the mortgage, in Texas.
Every month that goes by, I'm just lighting money on fire from taxes, insurance,
Yep.
and an HOA and all the rest of this. I don't even get that money back.
Correct.
So that's the other thing. Problem number 3, what else could be going on?
I mean, the house could just deteriorate, just kind of empty houses just sitting there. They just kind of start going bad.
Certainly there's a risk of the house getting worse. Now, it sounds like it was probably nice, so the chances are fairly low at 2 months.
So he owns this one outright, so there's no mortgage on it.
Okay, so we don't have that, but the rest of it is just money going away into
property taxes are huge in Texas, so
all that's gone.
Yep.
Right. Problem number 4, my realtor's doing the garbage job. I have all these showings going on, but I don't like the offers. What the hell's going on with that? Like, wait a second. So you got your realtor, you have 2 months, you have all these showings. I mean, you must have gotten some offers by now. What are they doing wrong?
Okay, so I didn't push on whether he's a lead or not doesn't matter. Whether he's really motivated or not is irrelevant. The button to push in this question in this conversation is, hey, wait a minute, how are those offers been? You have showings, but what about the offers? What's going on? Digging into that.
Right.
And then we can then actually disqualify what's going on. If he's like, I'm off $5,000 from what I want, I'm not taking him. We know this guy's super tire kicker, not really a fit. But if his offers are 70, 60 cents below, on the dollar below what he wants, there's something going on there.
Right. Here are the list of potential problems. You're my patient. You just walked into my doctor's office. What seems to be the problem today? You're trying to sell. Why can't you get this done? What is bothering you? What is stopping you from making this happen?
Okay, cool. I like it.
Hello?
Hi, Ramiro.
Hi.
Hey, this is Munif. How are you, man?
Hi.
Hey, cool. Hey, I know I might be calling you a little out of the blue, but I'm calling to see if you're interested in selling your property on Drover's Path. He hung up on me. I don't think he's interested.
Probably not.
Hello?
Hi, Martina.
No, this isn't. It's her husband.
Oh, is this Mr. Gamez?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, this is Munif. Calling to see if y'all are still interested in selling your property on Saltillo.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, awesome. Do you have a couple minutes to chat a little bit about the house?
Sure.
Okay, great. Let me pull this up on Zillow right here. Awesome. Is this something you guys? Oh, I see it on Zillow. It's for sale. You guys have it listed on the open market.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, can you tell me maybe a little bit about the property?
Okay. We're the original owners. The 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath. We done some work on it. We painted the whole house. Updated that. The painting. I recently to replace garage openers, new garage opener there, new ceiling fans up. I'm just kind of updating stuff here and there, but it's in great condition. It's in perfect condition. Right now working on maintaining the yard so I can keep that up in order. So it has really good grass. I guess that's about it.
Yeah, it sounds like a nice house. I might be interested. What's got you thinking of selling it all?
No, we just gotta move. We're really late.
Oh, you got to move?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I see your realtor has it listed for about 2 months. How's that been going?
I mean, it is what it is. It has to be moving. There's a lot of houses out here for sale. It's just kind of stagnant at the moment. But it's been that way for like the past year or so.
Yeah. What happens if you don't sell?
Well, I guess we just gotta keep paying it. We just gotta keep it up. Right now, it's kind of just been a vacation now. So right now we're ready for summer.
Oh, so you guys already moved, and then now this house is sitting empty?
Yeah.
Or do you have a mortgage on it?
Yeah.
Gosh, so you're paying 2 mortgages?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a challenge. Let's see. Let's see. That's not ideal. Have you gotten any offers on it?
I've got 2. But it's just kind of up in the air right now. I'm just trying to see. Most of the offers are just wholesale. A lot of people don't want to negotiate it. They don't want to barter, I guess. I don't know. This is a weird kind of a market, a weird kind of a generation.
Yeah, the market has been weird. What are they offering? 50, 60 cents on the dollar?
It depends, I guess.
Yeah, so you got 2 What was that?
His offering was a 340, but that was with a realtor. So it just all depends.
Yeah, so you got 2 offers. You're not getting what you want, and you just want to make a deal and just stop the bleeding.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, because every month you're paying interest, insurance, taxes, basically lighting your money on fire.
Yeah.
What is that, like $1,200 a month that just every month that just goes away?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, if we could work out a deal and maybe think something a little outside of the box, would that be something you would be open to?
Possibly.
Okay. Has anybody made you an offer that might work on terms?
Terms? What do you mean?
Yeah, so we buy houses in different ways. We do buy houses in cash, but where we need to be at, so this house would work as a rental for us and at least break even every month with the new interest rates, I don't think it would be a good fit for you because that number would be on the lower side. We do buy houses on owner finance where we make payments to the owners.
No, that wouldn't be our thing.
It wouldn't work for you?
No.
Okay, so I mean, maybe it might be best for you to wait maybe another 60, 90 days. And if nothing changes, maybe you and me could have a conversation.
No, we won't have a conversation. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Good work.
So you like that?
Oh, I loved it.
Oh, really? I was like, man, what did I lose them? Did something happen?
Right. So the thing is, I personally don't like using words like arrears or terms because nobody knows what the hell we're talking about.
Okay.
And so introducing creative, it takes a little finesse and it takes having some accessibility. Mm-hmm. So everybody, what Munif was doing, did you all notice? He's like, so wait a second. Well, you just want to you're just trying to make a deal stop the bleeding, because every month that goes by, you're just lighting $1,200 on fire. This sucks, right? That is amplifying and quantifying pain. God, if another 2 months goes on, you've already lost 2,400. I hate another 2, right? That's how you do that.
Okay.
So now we got to set up cash. So here's what I do. Look, what was his name?
Mr. Gomez.
Mr. Gomez. Look, obviously cash offers are not working for you, because now it's even more money you're just incinerating. Like, this doesn't work out for anybody. Luckily, you're already in your new house, right? So you're okay there. We just got to stop this bleeding of your savings account, right? Right. Okay. So if cash doesn't work, what if we did something outside the box that stopped this and put some money in your pocket? Are you open to something different? Different? What do you mean? Okay. Has anybody, your realtor, has anybody knocked on the door and said these buzzwords like creative, substitute? Does any of this ring a bell?
That's the way to say that, because the answer, in my opinion, in his case, is yes. I think he had a very strong reaction, which is not typical to somebody who's not heard something before.
Right. So I tee it up that way because of exactly what you said. If somebody else knocked on the door and I just have this kind of innocent, does any of this buzzword come around? And he's like, yeah. And I didn't like any of it. Be like, okay. And you're right. There's a lot of these yahoos out here who don't know what they're talking about. Tell me what you understood from it. And I'm just going to be a third party here. Let's just talk this out and see. Because I had a friend who went down this path with a realtor, and the realtor's like, oh yeah, they effed up all of this stuff. And Andrew talked them out and did the deal.
Oh, do you say that third party story in the, or are you just telling me?
I'm just telling you.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Like, has anybody said this? Like, oh yeah, they were saying blah, blah, blah. And we were concerned about it. It's like, hey, listen, these are great concerns you have. Totally spot on. I get it. What if we talked them out a little bit and I can show you why we're different than these other morons trying to call you?
Okay, that's the right way. That also seems more congruent to me, right? Because what's gone now is, because the interest rates have gone up so much, a lot of newer investors can't just do cash anymore. So they're throwing creative. And I mean, I've seen screenshots of people texting realtors, texting sellers, and just like being really aggressive, going like, you're an idiot for not taking this terms deal. You're an idiot. And so, it's, when a market gets saturated with people who don't know how to explain things, it can really leave a sour taste in people's mouths. Maybe one of the offers was a terms offer and maybe it didn't go through. Sometimes I see this every day. Imagine wholesalers who lock up cash offers too high. Imagine how common that is. Now imagine people who don't know how to underwrite deals locking up an incorrect terms deal, because only one thing needs to go wrong in a terms deal for it to just be done, and then they can't sell it, they can't wholesale it. And just imagine what that does to sellers who are just like, no, I don't want to deal with it. So I really like that, because it's like, hey, would you consider doing something out of the box if I were to put a little bit of money in your pocket and stop the bleeding? Yeah. What did you have in mind? Well, before we get into that, have you had anybody knock on your door, call you, and use any of these buzzwords? Like, that's so good, because that's true. And if the answer is no, then it's like, okay, fresh call. I can just go for it. If the answer is yes, that was a very neutral way to bring it up. I'm not proposing it. I'm asking if someone else did and they use those buzzwords. And even if they have a strong negative reaction, I already labeled it as a buzzword. So they're already like, okay, this is a buzzword. What's going on here? So I really, really, really like that approach. Do you talk about that in your course?
I don't know if I think I do go over that.
That's got to be in there, bro. That's so good, because I get this every day, dude. What do I tell an agent who's like, hey, you're not one of those people calling about sub 2, are you? And it's like, this is the right way to bring it up. Hey, has somebody called you and used any of those buzzwords like subject to or creative finance?
Yeah.
And you can just have them get it all out and start addressing the concern.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah, I would keep that in the follow-up system. I would keep attacking that one. Morgan, Terry, y'all, people, they're like, I thought that was going to be a deal. That absolutely has pain.
That has pain. He's got pain with that one. He got 2 mortgages.
Right.
He's moved. He doesn't live there anymore. Man, that's tough. He's like, man, this past year, the market's not been good. Yeah, he got burned. Something happened, man. Because no one just hangs up the phone at owner finance. Like, no one just goes like, you know what I mean? If I'm like, hey, Jeff, have you heard of Waffle House? And you just leave the stream.
Yeah, I've heard of Waffle House. Terrible food. It's always bad. But the beautiful thing is, like, even if you're trying to encourage me to go get breakfast there, you'd be like, hey, listen, I'm not saying we go to Waffle House. I'm just, what have you heard so far?
Right. So Abraham Gray's wife loved Waffle House. And then one day she stopped going. I love Waffle, one of my favorite places. So I was like, let's go to Waffle House. She's like, no way. His strong negative reaction, like, what happened? 15 years ago, she goes to Waffle House. They cook her eggs, and there's like a cooked, it was either eggs or it was like hash browns. There was like a cooked cockroach in her food. And she didn't want to tell me because it would ruin Waffle House for me. I don't care. I mean, it's Waffle House. I mean, there's got to be a cooked cockroach one out of every 100 Waffle Houses. But yeah, I mean, she had a very strong negative reaction to Waffle House. It's like something must have happened, because that's not typical for people to just have strong negative reactions to really any, or positive reactions to anything without context. Amen.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system 9562.
Tanisha is here. Tanisha's great. She's super nice, really cool.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system 91524. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, Troy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Pretty good.
Nice. My name is Munif. I'm calling about your property on Small Town Drive. Is that something you're still interested in selling?
Possibly.
That was a loaded possibly.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I mean, I've had tons of people call and ask me, and it's like, for the right price, absolutely. I mean, it'd be 100% sold.
Cool.
I had this last lady ask me, and, she, asked me a price. I gave her a price, and she was just like, well, we can't pay that. I said, I guess I don't want to sell this.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, go ahead.
Pretty simple.
Yeah, that is. Outside of price and getting the amount of money you want, which is totally important. Look, if I've sold cars and my stuff, and I definitely want a price. But outside of that, is there any other reason you're selling?
To be honest with you, I want a house with an airplane hangar in it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to become a pilot, and I want to get my own plane. And hangars around here are like, you can't find a hangar within about a 75 mile to 100 mile radius. And we have a lot of flying communities here that they have houses with hangars at them and have like their own private runway. And there's a house just right up the road that's got one of those. And so that is honestly the only reason why I would sell, is to buy that house.
So you're either screwing with me or you're the most interesting man I've talked to.
Man, I can give you the address, but yeah, I
That's kind of
I
cool.
would sell.
I think that's cool. Are you part of the local flying club?
No, but I want to be. As a matter of fact, I talked to some people. This particular community that has the airport, they actually have a build your own airplane. Like, there's a lot of them out there that build their own airplanes, and that is like right up my alley. So it's like there's different kit planes that you can get and everything. One of the most famous ones is called an RV, like an RV-12, and it's a kit plane that you actually build yourself.
That's
And
really cool.
A lot of these flying communities, yeah, that's exactly what they have.
You know, I'm technically on the clock, but I will tell you this. I've always had this reoccurring dream that I'm flying one of these engineless planes. 'Cause you know about those? There's these planes that have no engines. They gotta get pulled up by another plane. You know what I'm talking about? I forgot what they're called.
Yeah, like gliders.
Gliders, yeah. And I'm just flying a glider, and I'm just flying. And it has no engine, and I'm just scared as hell. And it's like the coolest recurring dream I have. It's one of my favorite dreams. I'm just flying this glider. It's got no engine. I'm just flying. But anyways, it sounds like it's actually not about this house. The only reason you'd sell is because you might want to live in a neighborhood or buy a specific house with an airplane hangar. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So what is that house selling for?
That house or my house?
No, that house. Because I mean, look, it's not really about what it's really about getting into that house. That's what it sounds like, right?
Right.
So
that house is right at $500,000.
okay, have you talked to like a loan officer or mortgage broker to see what kind of down payment you might need?
No, but I mean, I kind of figured like 20%. I think is like 90,000 or something like that.
Yeah. Have you looked at options of making like you can go as low as 5% down on a lot of these loans?
Yeah, I've kind of looked at that, but that whenever you pay anything less than 20, I mean, don't you got to do title insurance and all that kind of good stuff?
Yeah, there's a little bit of monthly like private mortgage
Right.
insurance. Yeah, there's a little bit. It's a couple $100 a month, but I mean, I never let a couple $100 stop me from chasing my dreams.
Right.
So like it is something to look into. For this one, how much do you owe?
Well, I mean, I would definitely have to get a little more serious before I indulge in any of that kind of information.
Yeah, no, I mean,
because I don't even know who you are.
Oh, my name is Munif. I am a partner at Step Up Home Buyers. We buy properties all over Texas. You just caught me really off guard with your airplane story because most people don't sell their houses to buy one with a hangar. But yeah, I mean, if it's something you're serious about, you could do it. I mean, it sounds cool. I mean, we only have one life. I quit my full-time job. I had a really stable full-time job in cybersecurity. I completely quit that to chase my dream to own a real estate business. And it was rough for a while, but now we've stabilized and we're making money and I love it,
Well, I'll tell you what, look, I know you probably get this a lot, but I gave you a little bit of honesty with my answer. I appreciate your honesty. I am serious about this. I mean, if you're serious about this, I'm kind of in a bind right now. I mean, as far as like, I'm in a time crunch.
Yeah. You're in the middle of something.
Yeah, I'm kind of right in the middle of something right now. I do want to talk, and I'm being 100% serious about that because just like what I said, this place is 14 miles from my house as we speak, and it's still on the market, and I watch it every day. So I'm really serious about if I can possibly do this. I mean, if you're the right man, then yeah, I would definitely be 100% interested. But I do want to talk more serious. Is there a better time that we could?
Yeah. Let's see. It's 6. I'm East Coast right now, so 6:23. Maybe I'll call you tomorrow. Is 5 p.m. Central a good time for you tomorrow?
Yeah, no, that would be perfect. That would
Okay.
be absolutely perfect because I I get off work. I get off work early tomorrow, and I get to mow the lawn, and then after that, because 5 o'clock is going to be the hardest part of the day, so I do plan on being inside.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. Hey, so Troy, look, I just want to set just expectations. I don't know if anything will come of this, but after our call, maybe you'll have more options about
Sure.
how to get into this property. All right.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, Troy.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye. That was like one of my weirdest calls that I've ever had.
It definitely was a little outside the box.
It's just because I've never because I wasn't sure if he was screwing with me. Like he's like airplane hangar. I want it now because I've had people tell me like, oh yeah, I want to sell this house because like I want to buy it, my next house in Hawaii with my yacht. And I'm like, okay, you're full of shit, right? And so this guy was like, well, I want to buy a house with the airplane hangar, and I'm like, what? And then he's so passionate about airplanes. It like brought my passion about airplanes. And I don't even think about airplanes, but it reminded me of this dream I have like once or twice a year for like the last decade of me just flying an airplane with no engine and freaking the F out. And I wake up and I don't think about it, but he made me.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is the problem to solve?
It's just getting him into this house. As long as he can get in, I think it's not about the price he gets for this house. It's if he can afford to get into the new house. He doesn't know how. He thinks like, oh, PMI, sure, but like, I mean, depending on his income, I'm gonna talk with him about like, okay, how much do you make? What can you afford? What's your DTI? What can you get approved for? And then what's the least you need in your pocket from this sale to get this done? And if it's not a cash deal, I can definitely do a creative deal.
Right. So what Munif just said, he just cataloged, these are the potential obstacles he may be facing, and these are the steps he would have to go through in order to do it. So the only issue I have with this call is we didn't get him to tell us what the obstacle is. He's like, this house is on the market. It's like, well, then go get it. What's stopping you?
I didn't ask him because he could have $100,000 in savings, but his DTI doesn't qualify. So there's different things that could be, and I have no idea what that is.
Correct. So we ask him a broad-based question. Hey, man, so if you want to get the house with the hangar, hey, that sounds really cool. I guess you guys sell this house. So what is the obstacle right now that would stop you from getting there?
I assumed it was price. But I don't know that for a fact.
Right. We don't know.
Okay, got it.
That's why knowing the potential problems is good, but then getting them to explicitly state, this is why I can't do what I want.
That's awesome. Guys, we got almost 30 people here right now live.
Cool.
People who've been watching me live since I've been starting calling Monday, who can already tell I've gotten better from listening to Jeff. Who can already see some of the improvements. Because I thought that was one of my best calls I've done. And I want to talk a little bit about the one before where you thought I did a really good job, but the guy hung up on me. I want to touch on that a little bit more because this one I thought I did really good. That one you thought I did really good, but these were back to back. I want to talk a little bit about that one. Guys, if you're watching, I want to see some comments so I can actually highlight you guys. Tanisha says, love this. Everything you guys teach, be a friend, not a salesperson, checking boxes. Okay, Christian says, yeah, definitely see improvements. Jake and Angel Sharp says, yep, I need to see improvements for sure. Okay, awesome. That's like the benefit of having a badass coach. Definitely the benefit. Taylor's like, you got better. I'm getting better from watching you and implementing what you say to my kala. Or to my calls. Excited about you doing the Olympics. Thank you so much, Nicole. So Jeff, what did you like about not this past call, but the previous one, the one right before? What did you like about that was good?
Yeah, and I actually have to go host the Houston group, so let's talk through this one, and then I'll have to sign off. But again, thank you for letting me be here and letting me coach you. It's humbling that you would allow me to be here. So what I like about this, guys, is when we're on these conversations, getting rapport is great. Now, rapport is not about knowing what their dog's name is and their sister and all that other stuff. That's not building rapport. Rapport is, does this person trust me? And have the ability to help me. Okay. That's number one. Munif can do that in spades, like unquestionably. Okay. Jennifer Shelton can do that. Pace obviously does this. Okay. But that's not enough to be a closer. The reason, Munif, I started to like this call is we identified the problems that he's having. We have our catalog of diseases and we're just like, it's this one. We have money that's just going down the drain from this mortgage, the PI, insurance, all the things, right? It's just going. I got 2 of these things. One of them is just burning a hole in my wallet. Okay. The next step we do that you did is we quantified it. So it's not enough to say, yeah, I'm losing money. It's the second step is to be like, this is quantifiably how much pain this is. But you can't quantify it before you identify it. Does everybody see that? Because we toss out this question, how much is it costing? And it falls flat. It's stupid. But we say, you're probably losing money because of this second mortgage. Is that what's happening? Yes, that's my problem. Cool. You're probably losing what, $1,200 a month because of this? Yeah, about that. Holy crap. Now I have a number to work with. And then the question goes like, damn, like if this goes on another 2, you've already lost $2,400 2 months listing this thing. I'd hate this to go on another 2, 3, 4 months. And then how much money have you lost? So that's how you start to amplify pain. You say, damn, can you imagine this going on longer? What if it gets worse? Right. And then he says, I've gotten cash offers. They don't work. So now I have a problem and I have solution 1 that doesn't work. Now I'm ready to tee up solution 2.
I love that. Okay. That was really good. And then what next time I would do is introduce that with the buzzwords like we talked about. Hey guys, Jeff Smith, he is a awesome coach. Check out his course. He's got his course available right here. Is that okay? Can I share the link to your course, Jeff?
Oh yeah, and thank you for doing that. It's a guys, it's a video course. Kind of all of my techniques. I'm a big fan of the school of spin selling, which is different questions. That's how we're getting into this question type. So, and it's supposed to be low barrier to entry. It's not supposed to be like a $10,000. Like that's not what this is.
Is this similar to Sandler? Because it seems similar, but I don't know if it's similar. I've never heard of spin before, but it's
so. Sandler does contemplate a lot of these things. Sandler Submarine is a great tool. We talk about Sandler Submarine.
Right.
Spin is really a research paper, and I break it down and like, here's the findings you really need to know. Here's why these questions work, and here's why other questions don't work. Here's how to phrase your questions to get more meat and potatoes, like we've been doing here with the questions I've been typing to you. That's where that all came from.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Jeff. I know you've got another Zoom. You're probably 2 minutes late to it, huh? Sorry.
Yeah, I got to head out for the Houston meetup here, and then if you're in sub 2, I do Daily Dial Friday on East Coast. So we'll see.
Okay, great. East Coast Daily Dial. That's 8 a.m. Eastern time, right? So see you there. All right, man.
Awesome.
Appreciate you.
See you guys. Thanks.
All righty. That's awesome. Cool. That was awesome, guys. Who got value from Jeff Smith being here, just giving me some live coaching? I definitely got value. That was awesome. He gave me like, I can literally see it helping. Like that was so good. I'm like going through these leads and he's like, ask this. The guy hangs up on me. He's like, that was the best one. It's great. I really, really appreciate Jeff. He's so awesome. I'm going to watch this replay again. Guys, if you got value, please share this link, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, whether you're on Twitch, share this link on the free group or the paid sub 2 group or your own social media. Share this link and tag Jeff Smith. Give him some love. Share something that you learned. Let's make Jeff's famous. You know, I know a ton of people know him, but there's a ton of people who don't. He's got awesome sales technique. He's helping me practice and train and helping me become a better closer. So I really want to give back to Jeff. And if he's helped you, please share the link to this stream so people can watch the replay and learn about how he helped me. Andre says, happy to see you back and preparing for the tournament. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. Same. Jeff is amazing. I'm getting his course. Dude, Lawrence, yes. Hell yeah. Definitely get Jeff's course. Here it is. I'll pull it up again. That's what it is. I also pasted it in the chat. I'll comment under the video later and put it in the video as well for people watching the replay. Alrighty, let's keep going.
Hello?
Hi, Fidencio? No, couldn't say his name. He's like, if this guy doesn't know how to pronounce my name, he's not my friend.
Good afternoon, this is Mike.
Hi, Mike. This is Munif. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Hey, I was calling to see if you were still interested in selling the house on Castle Hill or if it was off the table.
I mean, it's on the market.
Oh, okay. That'd be great. Pull it up. Do you have a minute?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. I pulled it up on Zillow, 832 Castle Hill.
Yeah, you have to look it up by 0 Castle Hill.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, so 0 Castle Hill. Oh, I see it. I think I see it. Oh, it's the lot. Okay, got it. It's land.
Right.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I had you in my system as 831. Okay, got it. Oh, it's been on Zillow for 7 days. You got it listed by your agent.
Yep.
Okay, great. Alrighty, what I'll do is, if you'd like, I can coordinate with your agent, and we can go from there.
Sure.
Alrighty, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm not doing that. Like 7-day listing, I'm not like spending my time on that lead, especially if it's just land. It is dialing. I am using a 4-line dialer.
Hello?
Hi, Charles.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Munif. I was calling to see if you're still interested in selling the house on Kaiser Drive, or if that was off the table.
You got some bad information there, bro. I don't own anything anywhere like that.
Oh, you don't own 3315 Kaiser Drive?
Oh yeah, that's my place. But nah, it's just not. Yeah, you give me $150,000, I'll walk away. But yeah, I mean, it'd be like yeah.
What do you think the house is?
Money on the table, but I've considered it. But yeah, my price would be $150, man. I've got a 26 by 60. Are you up to speed with it? What's on the property?
No, can you catch me up to speed?
What are you looking at? Just a vacant?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on Zillow right now. It's just like a lot, but I think it says it's a 3-bed, 2-bath, but it doesn't show any, photos on Zillow. Hello? Hello? Charles?
Oh, I'm sorry, I hit the mute button.
Oh, no, you're good. I thought I lost you.
Yeah, but no, I mean, when COVID hit, they shut me down. Then I got a cataract. By the time I got back to the project, everything fucking doubled, man. It freaked me out.
Jesus. Oh, so were you flipping this?
Huh?
Were you flipping this house?
No, I'm gonna live there. I plan on living here, but I've considered selling out and moving on, but, I got prints, I had everything lined up to frame up the house. If I'd have framed up the house, I would have had about 140,000 into it and made about $140,000 off of it.
I
If
see.
I would have done that house 30 years ago.
I see. Okay.
But now, right, yeah, but now I'm just waiting on, about 6 months, I'll probably frame up the frame package on it. I'm a builder, journeyman electrician, so I'm saving myself a lot of money doing everything myself.
Got it. Yeah. So you're basically.
I'm the city of San Antonio considers me a developer now that I'm building my own home. So.
I see. So you're living in this. Yeah. You're finishing building it up, and then you're gonna sell it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then
I've got good credit. I'm doing everything with cash and signature loans.
Got it. Okay, got it. And then curious. So when you build it, why do you even want to sell it?
Huh?
Why would you want to sell after you finish building it?
I don't know. I might, it just depends. I've considered on moving up to Meridian, Idaho. I could take the cash and go buy something up there and get out of Texas.
Oh, okay. And what's stopping you from doing that?
Not much. Just been lollygagging, I guess. Just not proceeding with things in a right, timely fashion. But everything's good. Everything's paid up.
Cool.
There's no lien on my properties. Only thing I owe is about $12,000 on a 2022 Ford Ranger. Then I can take out a signature loan and I'm gonna frame the house up.
Got it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
you sound like
a price, but I'll have a lot less into it than with most people spending 20, 30 years paying for a house. I'll have a whole lot less into it. I'll make a good profit off of it. But yeah, I want to start. Yeah. I just want to make money in real estate.
Yeah, for sure. So, how much all in are you in on this house?
What do you mean?
How much money have you put into this current one? Kaiser.
To be honest, she shouldn't disclose really, but I got under $100,000 in.
Okay. And so you're looking for a profit on your $100,000.
I bought the property back in 2012, 2011 for $8,000 cash back then. How long I've had it.
Wow. You bought it $8,000 cash, and then you built it from the ground up, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and complete it. I'm gonna put a mini home behind it. Might go Airbnb or just rent it out. A 12 by 24, just an apartment, mini apartment for somebody to live in. That'll supplement my income, and then just work the numbers. That's all I'm doing is just working the numbers, brother.
No, I do.
Gotta have the numbers. Gotta have the numbers right.
You sound really smart. Why would you take $150,000 for this to, sell it as is?
Well, you figure that the frame package will be about $40,000 or less, and then you can get somebody I got a framer that'll frame it up for $12,000. So just do the numbers.
Right. I'm curious though. If you've got plans to finish building this and then holding it and putting a small home in the back to Airbnb it, and then
it just depends on what goes on. I'm like a judge. It depends on what the day is and how I feel.
I see.
But no, I've always wanted a base of operation. I was born and raised on the southeast side of San Antonio. Are you from here?
No, I'm not. No, my partner is though. But yeah, I've been there before. It's great.
Yeah, I've got a buddy, and I got him some property up at Canyon Lake. We were going to do a job on a trailer house. He bought the trailer house and the 2 lots next door, and he's building 2 houses up there. I'm going to move that trailer and build him. He's got a lake house up there now.
That's awesome. So you're thinking of moving up to Idaho near the lake house?
I've considered it, yeah. But no, the way I see it, if I can get everything built up, get the house built, the mini home built in the next few years, I can sell it, there'll be no lien on it. I won't own nothing. I'll have it all paid off for the next couple of years. And I got different ideas, but I just mainly got to get it framed up.
Got it.
But once the mini home is there, the mini apartment, mini home, whatever you want to call it, that'll be residual income coming in, so I'll have plenty of money coming in.
Got it. Alrighty.
It's a 135-foot deep by 74-foot wide lot, and it's 4 foot wider than any lot on those two blocks of Tilly and Kaiser.
That's awesome. I mean, it doesn't seem like you want to move to Idaho as bad as you actually want to finish building this and then sell it.
Yeah, no, that's where the money would come from, to where I could, relocate or something. But
right,
I probably just, yeah, I got different things, but I got to just get focused on one thing, and that's just to get this truck paid off and frame up that house.
Okay.
And
cool.
I'm hoping I'm going to go ahead and take out a signature loan big enough where I can get the mini home there. And then I'll be 65 in a year and a half. So, I got my income tax coming in. So my Social Security, just working the numbers,
Right. Yeah. You sound smart, man.
Late in life at the bottom of the ninth.
Do you want to finish building this?
Do what?
Do you want to finish building this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool.
It'd be in my better interest if I, do it. But I mean, you never know what could happen. I mean, there would be about 150 on the table. That'd be plenty, money. I don't know. I just need to wait.
Yeah. Alrighty. Cool. Awesome, man.
Hey, text me your information, and if I know anybody, you want to take down my email address and send me your email, and then maybe I come across stuff once in a blue moon.
Yeah. What's your email?
Any work, blah blah blah.
Yeah, we might, because we actually buy a lot of properties out there. So I am putting you in my contacts. So appreciate you, man.
Roofing repair, small jobs, just an independent small contractor.
Cool.
Nothing really big. Just I can do make ready work. In other words.
Awesome.
Tape, sheetrock, tape float, texturize, all that stuff.
Love it. Thank you, Charles.
Send me your email and we'll network.
Alrighty, I'll shoot you an email after this.
Okay. You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I spent a lot of time on that week, but I probably shouldn't. That was his. He was an interesting guy. I got a lot of interesting leads today.
Sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that is.
Hello?
Hey, Gabriel.
Speaking.
Hey, this is Munif. How are you today?
All right.
Hi. So I was calling to see if you were still interested in selling your property on Sage Meadow, or if that was off the table.
It's under contract. I mean, it's not under contract, but I have a realtor.
Oh, you've got it listed on the market.
Yes.
And how's that been going?
Oh, not bad so far.
Okay, I'm pulling it up right now. I see. It's been 2 weeks. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Let me see. What I'll do is I'll let's hope it sells in the next few months or so, and if it doesn't, maybe I'll give you a call back.
Okay.
Alrighty. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I'm not going after listings that are 2 weeks old. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
1024.
Hello.
Hi, Trini.
Yes.
Hey, this is Munif. How are you?
Hello. Who's this?
This is Munif. I was calling to see if you're still interested in selling the house you own, or if it was still off the table.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Asking about what?
If you're still interested in selling your property, or if it was off the table.
I have properties behind my house that I'm selling.
You have properties for sale?
Yes.
Which one?
They're 69,000 a piece. Is what they're appraised at.
Okay. And what do you want from them?
I'll take probably about 60 a piece.
You take how much?
I have a total of 4 that I'm selling.
You're selling.
More, but I'm only selling 4.
You're selling 4, and you'll take how much a piece?
60 a piece.
60.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you bring money in cash in hand, and we can discuss if you're serious about buying. Because I get phone calls all the time, people trying to buy my property.
Yeah, no, we're very serious about buying, and yeah.
And there's no restrictions. There's no homeowners associations, and there's no like I said restrictions. And we're a few minutes from St. Mary's, so.
That sounds like great location. Why are you selling?
And the properties around there have been selling like crazy for a lot more.
Yeah, so why are you selling?
Because I keep on getting phone calls where people ask me to want to sell them.
Oh.
If I hold on to them, if I hold on to them for another 5-10 years, they'll triple the price, quadruple the price. They've gone up tremendous. What I paid for them back in the day compared to what they've gone up in the past 5 years, you know.
Yeah. Can you give me one of the addresses so I can just pull up the tax records?
I do not have. Let's see. Try 248 Muscota.
Okay, 248.
That's one. That's not one of us near there. I gotta see what my addresses are.
Okay, 248. What was the street name?
Mascota. MASCOTA.
MASCOTA. Is it Court? Mascota Street?
MASCOTA.
Okay.
Mascota.
All right, let me see. Okay,
They're all near that property. They're all right there. I don't have the exact. I know that's one of the properties. But that one's not for sale, but the ones next to it are.
Okay, so Mascota is not for sale.
That Mascota, that one right there. The other ones are Mascota, but that's the only address I have. But that one's not for sale because that's like I used to be using that for my backyard. So I have the properties next to it.
Okay, so you all the properties are right next to each other.
Yep.
All right, I'm seeing this. Yeah,
I own 16 properties. I'm only selling 4.
Okay, you're selling 4 of the 16.
Yep.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Because I would need the addresses for those to actually look at them and to underwrite these. Can I call you back maybe at a better time, or you have the addresses of the ones you do want to sell?
I gotta look for them.
Okay. Sure. All right, we'll do that then. I'll call you back maybe tomorrow around this time.
Is this a cell phone?
Yeah, this is actually my office phone. Yeah, you know what? Actually, this is my office phone. Let me give you my cell phone. Ready?
Give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me paper.
My number is 571.
What's the number?
It's 571.
571.
274.
274.
4087.
4087.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All righty. Okay. Bye bye. Man, the one he had was a piece of crap. Literally a piece of crap worth 30 grand on Zillow, and he wants 60 for him. And it's like, wait, no. And I just didn't want to waste my time with this lead. He doesn't even have the addresses. It's like there's no. This is not I need the addresses at the very least, and then I also need to know why you're selling.
Hi, this is Nick.
Hey Nick, how's it going, man?
Pretty good, sir.
Hey, yeah, this is Munif. I know I'm calling you out of the blue. I was calling to see if you were still interested in selling your property on Burgate Farm.
Yes.
Awesome. Alrighty, let me pull that up here. All right, I got it here on Zillow. Okay, cool. I see that it's listed. Right on. Zillow says it's under contract. Is this something you accepted an offer on?
We're working on it right now.
Okay, so you signed a contract with somebody?
I don't know. I think you'd have to talk to the agent.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, so I think y'all accepted a contract. I think your agent's name is Aaron.
Yeah, you have to contact.
Okay, got it. Perfect.
We're still accepting offers. From what I understand, we're still accepting offers.
Oh, okay. Maybe you guys are taking backup offers and you guys are under contract. But what
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
Awesome. Okay, great. What I'll do is I'll contact your agent.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Nick.
Has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 2.
Hello.
Hey, Albert.
I'm sorry, who's this?
Hey, this is Munif. I was calling to see if you're still interested in selling a house on Cactus Street or if that was off the table now. I think it's off the table. He hung up.
Please message for 210.
Hey, Ramiro.
Who's this?
This is Munif. Hey, I was calling to see if you're. Yeah. The reason I'm calling is to see if you're still interested in selling the house on Lake George Drive, or if that was off the table.
That was off the table, but there's another house that's in San Antonio that's in your jurisdiction.
It actually very much is in my jurisdiction. What's the address?
Okay. 8707 Adinger, ADHINGER.
Okay.
And San Antonio, Texas. I can't remember the zip code.
I can just pull it up. ADHINGER. Oh, here we go.
8707 Adinger.
Yeah,
It's
seven.
over off like 151 and 4.
Okay, great. Okay, I see. Oh, it's on Zillow. Perfect. All right, this is the one 8707. Cool, you got it. It's moving ready. It's been on Zillow for 20 days. Alrighty, cool. And are you the listing agent or are you the owner?
My fiance is actually the owner, but I'm not the listing agent. I can give you the contact information to our agent.
Okay, cool. I think I see your agent's contact over here, Denver.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep. Okay, cool. Awesome. Alrighty. I'll give them a call. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Right. Have a good one.
You too. Bye bye.
Take care.
Okay, great. So leads that are already listed, and it's been less than a month. I don't think we need to talk to them.
Hello?
Hey, Matt. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Matt.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Who's it?
Hey, this is Munif. How are you today?
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. Who is this?
This is Munif. I was calling to see if you were still interested in selling the house on Lucky Ledge, or if that was off the table now.
No, I'm not interested.
Oh, yeah, I totally understand. What I'll do is I'll take you off of our list, so we don't call you anymore. I'm guessing something changed.
Yeah, I'm not to move.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, enjoy your stay in San Antonio, and appreciate you for taking my call.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. I like Jeff's script on that. I like it. Jeff knows. Jeff knows.
Please leave your message for 21078.
Thank you, Luke. Appreciate you, brother.
What?
Hey, Daniel.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, this is Munif. I was calling to see if you were still interested in selling a house on Autumn Shade, or if that was off the table now.
Yeah, I'm not super interested. I mean, you have an offer that you're talking about?
Well, I mean, I don't really want to make an offer on something you're not really interested in selling. Did something change?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we were thinking about anything that was less than like 280.
Okay, for sure. And yeah, it's not listed or anything. It's looks like a brand new house. I mean, it looks beautiful on photos I'm seeing on Zillow. Why would you even sell this? Curious.
I really just took the price was right.
Okay. All right. And you so if you get the right price, you would sell. You'd have to move out of here. Do you have another property you want to buy?
Maybe again, looked at it like that.
Okay. You haven't looked at it like that?
No.
Alrighty. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Well, I don't want to buy a house from someone who's not really interested in selling. So, if anything changes, let us know for sure.
All right, we'll do.
All right. Okay. Bye bye.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, Wilmer.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is Munif. How are you today?
Pretty good, sir. And you?
Great. Hey, I was calling to see if you were still interested in selling the house on Brightwater, or if that was off the table now.
Uh-huh.
Is that something you still want to sell, or no?
No for now, sir.
Okay, no problem. What I'll do is I'll take you off of our list. I'm guessing something changed.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll take you off of our list. I'm guessing something changed.
Sorry, but yeah, I don't have single thing. I working now, I call you.
later. I don't have single in this ranch.
Okay, no problem. Talk to you later.
Yeah, so sorry about that.
No problem. Bye bye.
Okay.
What a sweet man. He's a sweet man. I don't. He doesn't want to sell, and then he's like apologizing. He doesn't have signal. I can really understand him.
Hello?
Hi, Delilah.
Yes, sir.
Hi, this is Munif. How are you today?
Who is this?
This is Munif. I was calling to see if you were still interested in selling that property on Durango Way, or if that was off the table now.
No, we're not selling right now.
Oh, okay, no problem. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and take you off of our list. I'm guessing something changed?
Yes.
Okay, alrighty. Have a great day.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye. John Smith says, what list are you dialing? Seems like you're hitting a lot of on-market properties. And also, thanks for sharing. I love the ability to come out learning another line or two. Thank you, John. I've been learning a lot myself. I've learned so much this past week. It's been amazing. The list I'm calling is, I don't know. It's my cousin's cold, dead leads. So I guess some of these people ended up listing their houses on the market, fixing them up, doing all the things that, sellers don't want to do. Diana called me back. I don't know what to do when they call me back and tell you. That's weird. So definitely an interesting list, a lot prospecting. I actually don't mind prospecting. I actually really enjoy prospecting. I think it's really fun. I do want to start closing more, like talking to more closable deals. Jessica says I'll send you my list. I think Jen Shelton and I have a list, a sub-2 list where people can send like leads to for sure. So I really appreciate that, Jessica. Thank you. Yeah, these are my cousin's cold leads called 50%. I'm almost through 50%.
Hello?
Hi, Sarah.
Yes?
Hi, Sarah. This is Munif. How are you today?
What is it?
This is Munif. I was calling to see if you're still interested in selling the house on Lucky Ledge, or if that was off the table.
Oh. So sorry.
Okay, no problem. Have a great
All right,
day.
thank you.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hey, Caleb.
Yep,
Hey, this is Munif. How are you today?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you?
Yeah, so I was calling to see if you're still interested in selling the house on Southway Drive, or if that was off the table now.
Nope, it's available. 450,000 and it's yours.
Awesome.
There's a link on Zillow for the one right across the way. You can look at it. You can see exactly what it looks like.
Got it. Is this one something? Oh, you didn't put this on Zillow?
No, mine is not on Zillow, but my neighbor's is, and they are all carbon copies of one another.
Got it. And what's the unit number for his? So just I can see some photos.
3806, unit 102.
102. Oh, literally. Okay, you're 103. He's 102.
Yep.
Got it. And what's got you wanting to sell?
We're looking for some more space. So.
Okay, got it. Awesome. Have you talked to a listing agent to maybe list this for you?
Yep.
Oh yeah? What was the feedback they give you?
I have it's very preliminary. We just started planning a wedding as well, so I haven't really given too much feedback yet. It's been more looking at where we might want to go once it sells first.
I see. Okay, so you're really at that stage of, hey, let's find a house first, maybe, and you're kind of having preliminary conversations about maybe selling this one.
Yeah.
Got it. Alrighty. And what was your asking price for this?
We'd love to get like 450.
Okay.
Our neighbors is priced higher than that. I think theirs is probably a little bit overpriced, but
Yeah, I don't see 102 listed right now. I'm trying to find it. I think they may have taken the listing down.
okay.
Yeah, I think they took the listing down, unfortunately, but that's okay. I have some photos of the inside of these kind of units, so they are pretty nice. Alrighty, what I'll do is I'll go ahead. We'll underwrite this, and we'll see if this might be a good fit or might not be a good fit. But we'll see if this is a good fit for us, and we'll call you back for sure.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
All right, bye bye.
All right, thanks.
It's way too preliminary. They're planning a wedding. They're doing a lot of stuff. It's not really the time yet. You should probably listen.
Hello?
Hi, Saku.
Yes.
Hey, this is Munif. How are you?
Who again?
This is Munif. I was calling to see if you were still interested in selling that house on Patrick Henry Street, or if that was off the table now.
Yeah, that's off the table.
That's off the table. Alrighty, man. What I'll do here is I'll just take you off of our calling list.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm guessing something changed?
Yeah, no, we're just we're ready to get out. We've had some good success with that. So yeah, so we're
awesome.
good to go. So we're gonna recoup all of our costs of like refurbishing and stuff like that. So yeah, so we're good.
Right on, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty, bye-bye. I vibe way more with this script Jeff gave me. I'm getting even the ones that I'm like, instead of going, what changed? Just going, oh no, I'll take you off our list. I'll take you off our calling list. Don't worry about it. Hey, so I'm guessing something changed. That has way better feedback, at least the way I deliver it and what works for me. I'm getting better results doing that. And even the script he said, I was calling to see if you're still interested in selling that house on this street, or if that was off the table now. And if I say that, if they are interested, they get excited. They're like, no, I'm looking to sell. And if they don't want to sell, they're like, yeah, it's off the table. You're right. So I really like that language. It is really working for me.
Please leave your message for
Adam Volpe.
The takeaways, yes.
Hello?
Hi, Wafa.
Yes, who's this?
This is Munif. How are you today?
I'm doing this fine. What happened?
Awesome, man. I was calling just to see if you were still interested in selling that house on Beacon, or if that was off the table now.
No, it's off the list. I'm sorry about that. Thank you, sir.
Oh, no
Appreciate
problem. I'll take you off of our calling list. I'm guessing something
Yep.
changed? All right. Not interested.
Hello?
Hi, Santa.
Yes?
Hi, Santa. This is Munif. How are you?
I'm sorry. Let me turn the TV off. Okay.
How are you today?
Fine. Who's this?
This is Munif. I was calling about your property on Colima Street. I was wondering if you were still interested in selling it.
No, I changed my mind.
Oh, okay. I'll take you off of our list. Okay?
Sorry?
I'll take you off of our calling list.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 7604.
No,
Hi, Ryan.
no,
Hey, Ryan, can you hear me?
barely.
Ryan? Ryan Biggers? Is that you?
No. So you're calling for Ryan?
Yeah.
No, this isn't Ryan. I can get a message to him. You got a message for Ryan?
Sure. I got this number as Ryan's. I guess that must be the wrong number.
Well, this is where you grew up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, got it. Are you a family member?
It's what?
If you get a chance to talk to Ryan, can you ask him if he still wants to sell his house on Spring Coral?
Oh, Springfield?
Yeah, I think he told us that he was thinking about selling it, and I'm just calling to see if he still wants to sell it or if that's off the table.
I don't remember.
Okay.
But
Alrighty.
okay. This is the number. This is not the number, so
Okay.
okay. So if he wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay. Thank you. But that was the wrong number.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 40.
Elevator music. I need some elevator music for the stream. He's got some amazing weekend plans. I think this is a long weekend.
Hello?
Hi, Ziva?
Who?
Is this Ziva?
May I have you calling?
Oh, yeah, this is Munif.
It's who?
This is Munif Saza. I'm calling Ziva to see if they're still interested in selling the house on Hibiscus Falls or if that's off the table.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'll take you off of our calling list. I'm guessing something
thank
changed.
you.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You're at like some kind of pep rally.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jihad?
Who's it?
This is Munif. How are you today?
This is who?
This is Munif. I'm calling to see if you're still interested in selling your property on Water Point Drive.
I'm not interested. I
Okay.
am not interested.
All right, I'll go ahead and I'll take you off of our list. He really doesn't want to sell. My wife made me this coffee. It's really good. Probably shouldn't be drinking coffee this late.
Hello?
Hi, Taiwan.
Who's calling?
This is Munif. How are you today?
Who's calling?
My name is Munif. I was calling to see if you were still interested in selling that house on Wolfgang Way or if that was off the table.
Selling the house on Wolfgang Way? You
Yeah.
got about 270,000.
I have the money, but I don't know if I'll pay it. Is that what you're asking?
You got 270,000. Yeah.
Yeah, I have two. I have more
You
than
got about
250.
250.
I have 250, but I don't know if that's what I pay. Can I ask you a little bit about the house?
Yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty, it's Wolfgang Way in Indianapolis.
Yep. It got 4 bedrooms. It got a den, 2.5 beds.
Got it. And what have you done so far to sell this house?
Nothing. We built it. We only had one owner. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Okay. All right. So you built it back in 2017?
2018. Was it 17 or 18? 2018.
Got it. It was like a custom home from like a home builder?
Yeah.
Got it.
Home.
Got it. And yeah, it says 2.5 bath, 2,000 square feet. Pretty big lot. It's 5,000 square foot lot.
2-car garage.
Yeah, I see it here. Yeah,
4 bedrooms and a den. Yep.
This is a great area. What's got you thinking of selling?
Huh?
I said this is a great area. What's got you thinking of selling?
We need a bigger house. We have 6 kids. So we need a bigger house.
That's awesome. I want 6 kids. I just had a baby daughter, my first, a couple weeks ago. So that's awesome. Yeah, that makes sense. Have you thought about listing this with a realtor?
I have. Just trying to weigh out options, you know.
Yeah, what's curious, is there another house you want to move into?
I mean, I've looked, but I ain't got like one solidified to where, you know,
Got it.
I've looked a couple different times. I've seen some that I like, but that's as far as I went with it.
I see. All right. And I mean, is this a good time? I mean, if we both agreed on price, is this something you would need to think about, or would you move forward with something?
Oh no, you know, everything got a price.
Right. And what's the best price you would take?
Yeah. You said what?
I said, what's the best price you would take, so I can take it back to my underwriting team and see if we can make you an offer.
We got it about value. It was last summer.
Okay. Oh, call got disconnected. I don't even know if this is I mean, he wants a lot for it. He wants like 250. The ARV is like 250. Here we go. If I answer this, I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hey, this is Munif. Hello? Oh, missed call me back. Yeah, so it did hung up. I'm looking at the notes on Podio. He's not giving any information besides the house is too small. I think there might be hidden motivation. We'll follow up next week. Man, they've been calling this guy since last year, November. Hasn't changed anything. Yeah. I'm just gonna put him in a follow up. He's not ready. He's not ready to sell. Hi, Gwen.
Hello?
Hi, Gwen. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, Gwen. Can you hear me? Hello? All right. For some reason, she couldn't hear me.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Jeffrey Morningstar.
This is Amy Morningstar. How can I help you?
Hi, Amy. Yeah, this is Munif. How are you today?
Good.
Hey, the reason I'm calling is I was wondering if y'all are still interested in selling that house on Encendana, or if that was off the table.
No, that's off the table. We already have a realtor and we're going to be listing it. So
Oh, amazing.
We're all set though.
Great. Let me just take you off of our calling list so we don't bug you.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, thanks. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.
Hello?
Please leave your message for 2105.
Hello?
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
Hey, Mark. This is Munif. How are you?
I'm sorry, this is?
This is Munif. I was calling to see if you were still interested in selling that house on Rocky River Road or if that was off the table now.
Yeah, I'm still interested.
Oh, you are interested?
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's see. Let me pull it up here on Zillow and Redfin. Oh, I don't see any info here. Can you tell me a little bit about the house?
Yeah, it's 3 bedrooms, but technically it's got more because there's a huge bonus room with a closet in there, so it's really 4. It's got a separate living room upstairs, full bath upstairs, and then everything else is downstairs. There's a master bedroom downstairs, office downstairs, laundry rooms downstairs. It's got actual large plank hardwood floors, kind of like a pine color.
Mm-hmm.
The kitchen's like the kitchen's never been used. I don't cook, so I've never used a stovetop for it.
That's honest.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Cool.
I've added, it's got a little over an acre, I think. 6 big oak trees in the yard. There's a 17-acre field that backs up to it.
It sounds and looks like a really good property. I see you bought it here literally like at the tail end of 2021. It's like right around the corner. Why are you selling?
Right. It's just way big. I was dating somebody and I thought we were getting married, and she had a kid from her previous marriage. And so, put the cart before the horse, I guess.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay.
So, it's just, I guess it's too big of a house, right? 3,000 square feet almost.
Yeah, it's just way more house than I need.
Yeah. What stopped you from listing this on the market with a realtor?
I was just going to wait until the 2 years was up, so I didn't pay capital gains tax.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, there's some taxes associated with this, huh? Yeah, I'm seeing it might have gone up in value a little bit.
I know it's gone up in value. Yeah, it's definitely gone up in value. The house right beside me just sold for $672.
Oh wow.
For $670 something thousand dollars, and it's only 50 square foot bigger than mine.
Oh wow. Okay. And curious, when does the 2 years up exactly? Oh yeah, I guess it would be 2023 December this year, huh? December 29th.
December this year, yeah.
Yeah, December this year. I can't think of a good reason not to wait till after December to not pay taxes. I can't think of a good reason to sell it now, unless there's some emergency for you. I mean, it only makes sense to wait. You know what I mean? Not pay any taxes on that money.
Right.
Yeah. Even if I offered you a really good deal, it just wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean? That tax is like you just be, you know what I mean? You just be spending that, losing that money. So, yeah, I mean, we can circle back in December, but you know, in the meantime, unless there's some other reason besides the taxes, you haven't sold this.
No, there's no reason other than the taxes mainly, and I don't know. I'm starting to look now as far as I want, but obviously to move into or whatever, but I haven't really been looking that far because I knew I had about 6 months left anyway.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Alrighty, well, I appreciate your time and friendly conversation. Appreciate you.
Sure. But if you want to put me back in the mix and maybe give me a call around, end of October or something like that.
Yeah.
Then we'll be,
Yeah, we would do. I mean, I'll be frank, Mark. We're an investment company, so I mean, if you want to just sell as is cash, there's usually a convenience factor with it because we've got flexible terms and timelines. But if you want to like extract the equity that you may have built in the house, it might be best to list it. You know what I mean? When December comes around, just having a realtor list the property for you to get full market value.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Alrighty, man. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
My belief with this is some people are like, don't talk about realtors. It's like, look, people always talk to realtors, and I just can't think of a lead that would make a killer listing, a great listing where it has equity. You get to take all that money out, freaking new house, and just not list it. Like, I could just try to wholesale it, but he knows what it's worth. So it just doesn't make sense. I think it's like you build more credibility by just actually pushing them toward the listing. And then if something happens, they can't list it, then you're here as a solution for them. So, okay, guys, that's awesome. That is, it's 7:30 here Eastern. So that is, I always spend the last 30 minutes of every Zoom I do, every live I do, every stream, answering questions, doing a Q&A. So this is the time. I know someone wanted me to underwrite a deal. So if you want me to underwrite anything, or you have any questions, any real estate related questions, or just general business or lifestyle questions, go ahead and ask them. This is the time to definitely ask all of those questions. So anybody who has any questions or want me to underwrite anything, go ahead. This is the perfect time. Last 30 minutes. So Kathy is asking, hey, what phone system do you use? The phone system that I'm using right now is called Smartphone. It's got a dialer called Smart Dialer. I really like it. There's a smartphone app. Let's see. There's a smartphone app. Dang, I got 3 missed calls from this Davenport number. Hi, who is this? That's weird. So there's a smartphone app on my phone. Let me see if I can pull it up here for you guys so you guys can see. It's kind of cool. You can I don't know, it's kind of bright, but you can make a call or text. What I don't like about it is I don't really like that you can't use the smart dialer on your phone. I wish I could use the smart dialer on my phone to actually sit here and make calls. I can't do that. So since I can't do that, I have to use a smart dialer on a computer. Here's the problem. If I use it on the computer I'm streaming from, I have to share my screen to share audio, and my screen has personally identifiable information about the people I'm calling. YouTube flags that, and I'm pretty sure Facebook and Twitch would also flag it as well. I got a warning from YouTube saying, hey, you can't share addresses on your stream. You can't share personally identifiable information like first name, last name, zip code, things like that. You can't share them, and you're sharing your screen, which has all that, information that's not readily accessible to the public. So I had to stop that. And right now, when you hear me, it's because I'm using my wife's laptop to actually dial. I wish there was a better solution. I can't constantly steal her laptop every time I have a stream. I got to figure this out. Smart dialer on the smartphone app. What is that auto dialer? Yeah, it's called smartphone. It's the smart dialer. I don't know how much it costs. I have no idea. I think it's probably cheap. I don't know. You might have to look. Do you have a link for referral? The reason I don't know is because it's not mine. I don't have dialers and stuff. I typically don't do that. I'm not like, I haven't done this in a while, like using dialers and things like that. I typically buy creative deals and wrap them as a business strategy. But my cousin Faisal, he's using them. He likes them. He pays, for all the systems and everything like that. I don't have a link for referral. So I appreciate you. Thank you for looking out. But yeah, check them out. Any other questions anybody has? I love answering your guys' questions. It makes me very, very happy. It's like probably one of the highlights of my days is just interacting with you folks. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kathy. I love like this is why I stream, right? I don't just record me calling and then paste it. I like streaming because I get to talk to you guys. Like Junior, what's up, man? Thank you. Always a pleasure to hear from you, brother. Always, I love talking to you guys. I love interacting and engaging with you guys. And there's so many people. I remember this one guy, and he actually met me through my stream. We always exchanged back and forth on the stream, and I met him in person. And his Twitch username is Grandma's WAP. And you should know what that stands for. Grandma's WAP, Grandma's WAP. And I remember reading his username and I was dying laughing. Like it was so stinking funny. And then, every time I'd see him, I'd say hi. And I actually met him at a real estate event. It was so awesome meeting him. Kathy says, how can we send you a lead to call? I'm not really calling other people's leads right this moment. If not right now, maybe once we run out of Faisal's leads, I'll call some of your guys' leads. I might post something for you guys to put your leads into. But not right now. Maybe next week or the week after that, potentially. Jesse says, thank you. I'm learning a lot. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you so much, Jesse. Why are you calling Faisal's leads? Great question. The reason I'm calling Faisal's leads is because he has a lot of leads for me to call. He's like, I got a lot of people for you to call. He's like, I'm not going to give you my best ones. The leads I'm sending you are not my best, but they're leads. So I'll call them. I'm happy to call them. I'm very grateful. And it helps me practice. I can practice the script, like this script right here. I'm practicing it. It's cool. Not a big deal. It's not a very super expensive lead, right? If they spent $500 on a PPC lead and I'm here practicing my sales strategies, I feel bad if I screw it up. But these leads, I can screw up all day long. He doesn't care. So that's why. What is your main focal point of finding a deal? Wholesale, pre-foreclosure? It's actually wholesalers. Number one way I get deals is wholesalers. I network with wholesalers. Wholesalers bring me opportunities. They bring me deals. Really, really good question, Luke. You've been, on top of it, man. Brandon says, thank you, brother. Dude, thank you. Always love seeing you in here, man. Luke says, with market changes, I need to be fluid and adaptable for sure. 1,000%, 1,000,000%. You got to be fluid and adaptable. What CRM do you recommend? I recommend Podio. If Podio is a little too technical, get RE Simply. I used that for a while. It was really easy. I really, really enjoyed RE Simply when I used it for a long time. Are we able to listen to the past calls? Yeah, absolutely. They're in my Facebook. They're on my YouTube. They're on my Twitch. They're all recorded. They're all there, Jesse. Really good question. Thank you for asking that. Eric says, what skill do you feel you need to work the most on? You've been killing it for a while now. Where, if anywhere, do you still feel issue in your overall approach? I think it's just my script. Like, I mean, look, some people don't like, maybe let me take a step back. Not my script. I just got to remember the structure. In my opinion, there's a good structure for sales. And, like Jeff pointed out, like, hey man, you got to really dig into pain. Usually, lately I've been doing a lot of sales calls and I come in at the end to negotiate a piece. I don't really know their pain because somebody else has walked them through all of that and they're at that last bit and we're negotiating terms. And that's when I usually come in and I just go in and say, hey, here's what we got to do. We'll give you this, but we need this, or we're going to walk. That's what I've been doing mostly, or just buying and underwriting deals from wholesalers. So like if a wholesaler is like, hey, can you explain the due on sale clause to my seller? Because they like everything, but they're scared about this one thing. Can you explain this one thing? Or can you make this balloon payment go away on my deal? I get on those calls a lot. I haven't done prospecting in a long time, and just overall acquisitions like front to finish in a while. So I appreciate you saying I've been killing it. I think I suck right now. Nothing gets, there's no shame or hate, or like I'm not self-deprecating. It's just that skill set. It's a skill set like anything else. If you don't use it, you start, it deteriorates very fast. So that's why I'm asking guys like Jeff Smith, Jen Shelton, Dan Keanu to really help me. I'm asking for like the worst leads for my cousin. Like I'm like, what are your bottom barrel leads? Let me call them, just so I can get in the groove of it and reestablish that skill set, because that's what it is. If anywhere, do you still find issue in your overall approach? I would say that I find issue with the structure of my approach. I think tonality and rapport are like a decent whatever. It's just tonality, not tonality, excuse me, structure is where I really want to hone in on. And then framing things in ways of, curiosity, or framing their pain back to them, to just get them to start talking more about it. Jeff is a master at this. Like, he's so good. So I want to do more of that. It comes, when I see it written down, I can verbalize it well. So I still like my body remembers how to do it, but I want it to be second instinct again. So that's why I'm practicing. I'm sharing my practicing with you. I'm not practicing in a dark room somewhere in a closet. I'm just like, here, let's stream me practicing. You're going to see a lot of misses. You might see some hits too. Thank you. Yeah, there's no shame. All right. What kind of questions do I ask agents when it comes to DTA, direct agent? How do I ask the community for Texas buy box? Where do I find your buy box? Great question. So my buy box is simple. I'm going to post my buy box right now. All right. San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin. Okay. So those are the cities. Okay. I need under a 10% entry, under 5% interest, under 300K purchase price. So creative deals with that. Can I break any of those? Yes, but I need, that's overall where I need to be at. You know what I mean? It's better to be at under 4% interest, honestly. But yeah, that's just about. Send me anything else in that buy box. And just to go back to your question, Ashik, how do I ask subject committee for Texas buy boxes? I think if you just search for Texas buy box in the free group and the paid group, you're going to find a lot of stuff. And what kind of question do I ask agents when it comes to DTA? Find out if the seller has equity. If they have no equity, sub 2 might really work well. What apps or software does your cousin use for PPC? I think he uses like need to sell my house fast. I think that's, I might be butchering them, but like need to sell my house fast.com. And he uses Gene's company, High Speed to Lead. Morgan says, you are the man. I love listening to your calls. Thank you. Thank you, Morgan. I really appreciate you. Awesome. Any more questions? I love answering your questions. I love engaging with you folks. You guys are awesome. If I have no more questions to answer, I will be leaving the stream to go give my daughter a big hug and kiss. Oh, Eric says, how might someone get you to come co-host a Closers Cafe for a day asking for a friend? Yeah, I'd love to. Like, that's awesome. Just let me know. I mean, text me. Anyone here can text me, right? What I don't really usually like is, that's my phone number. Everyone here and anyone and everyone can have it, save me as a contact. I usually get back to text pretty quickly overall. I don't like if people just cold call me for like no, like, they're like, I got nothing, right? Or just in general, I just don't like being cold called. So, I mean, not that I actually I actually pick up every time someone calls, I typically pick up, but if I don't have context, I'm going to be very blunt. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's this about? And then I'll answer in like 2 minutes, depending on when you catch me. So you can call me. I might pick up if I'm free. If I'm busy, I'm probably not going to pick up. But if I do, it'll be like, hey, what's going on? How can I help you? What are you calling about? And if someone's like, and there are people who are like, oh, I need help with this very specific question. Boom, easy. It's like, what's the question? Okay, I got you. Boom, right? Usually it's better if you text though, because I can get back to you and answer your questions whenever you want. So yeah, the answer is, Eric, the way you just text me, let's get me on there. I'd love to co-host the Closers Cafe. I'd really love that. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Munif, bye. I follow all your materials, so thank you for being so genuine. Thank you, Ashik. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye is another word for brother in our language. So thank you. Robin says, what was the second person name you said your cousin uses? That is I Speed to Lead. I Speed to Lead. Great. Any more questions? Eric says, let's do it. I'll reach out next week. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Any more questions? All right, guys, I'm going to call it here. If you guys have any questions, you can always come into the stream tomorrow. The last half an hour, I will dedicate it to Q&A. Adrian says, I definitely see you winning the Closers Olympics this year. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate you. Robin is asking me, do I buy any cash deals? Absolutely, I buy cash deals. Send me your cash deals in Tampa, Florida, and Houston, Texas. I will look at both of those markets for cash. All right, guys.